I look like a mess, but this filter helps, giving me a little bit of lift to my eyelashes. Anyway, I am just getting up from a nap because I had food poison myself somehow. I don't know, maybe it was leftover rice that I didn't warm up completely. I swear I warmed it up long enough. But anyway, I know when I get food poisoning because I get tension headaches right here. Like it just throbs in this area, and I'm like, oh great, what did I do, or what did I eat? So I just had been sleeping for a couple hours just to allow my body to heal itself, basically, just doing self reiki on myself and just asking my guides and my team, if this is an update, or and just talking to my body like, you guys got this, envisioning the white cells going in, killing the bacteria, fungus, parasite, whatever it is. And so, yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for that. I still have like a slight headache, but at least I don't feel like vomiting anymore. A lot of times when I food poison myself, like it's pretty quick. Only sometimes it's very severe, and I'm so glad. Yeah, anyway, that's not what I came on here to share. I came on here to share that my mentor session, I haven't really spoken a lot about it, and maybe I will, but like not in this video. I just remember that there was a scene, a memory from that session, that it was like mountains, a mountainside, like meeting in the middle, and there was a creek, and I thought it looked like a lot of maybe a scene from like Game of Thrones, like in Ireland or something, where there's mountains and then a creek, and they had my feet were touching the water. It was a skinny like a foot or a foot and a half or 2 feet creek, gentle water, and I was laying on my back, and my knees were bent over the little hill, and my feet were cliff hill, I don't know, on water side, and my feet were touching the water, and I was crying because they were like basically just asking me to be at peace, be at this place, be at peace, relax, and just be okay with yourself. Stop trying to be so much or do so much, or reach some kind of goal. Like, just be yourself and enjoy life. And so I was like, oh, that's weird, because I don't like being outside. I don't like the bugs. I would never really put myself in that situation. I like the beachfront, waterfront, because it's windy there, and there aren't like mosquitoes and like bugs, those kind of bugs at the beach. And you could just hear the waves crashing, and it's really relaxing. I've always been drawn to waters, but lakes are okay. It's just if they're dirty, I don't really like going in them. And so this water was river water. It was very calm, and it was I was just relaxing and smoothing, and it was really soothing. And if you haven't really been watching my videos, last year I've been really being called to go visit Arkansas, and I said too many trips, like, can I do it next year, which is 2026? Is it 2026? Yeah, which is this year. And getting just a lot of signs about Arkansas, and I don't know much about Arkansas, and I don't think I want to move there because all my family is here. It's scary, even though I was so adamant about within the next 5 years I'm moving to the water. All of that to say, I'm doing some research on Arkansas because we're going to be going there next month, in 2 months, September, I think, September or October. And I'm doing some research, and of course the biggest thing I learned is that it is the biggest quartz deposit in the world, or one of the biggest. So obviously quartz crystal is very strong and activating, and it magnifies other energies and crystals. And so I was like, okay, this is starting to make sense. And then I was starting to looking at water places like swimming holes or waterfalls, or like what we could do when we're there visiting. And I'm seeing a lot of imaging that is connecting to my mentorship session of where I saw myself placed. And that is like just playing with my mind right now. I'm just thinking about it, like, is that what they were showing me? Like, to get to that place is in Arkansas, and that's where I'm gonna find that peace. And I'm just kind of like freaked out, but in a good way. I just keep thinking about that and reflecting on it. And then my husband had a weird dream. Yesterday he said we were in Rio de Janeiro, our bakery was there, my friend was there, and for some reason our freezer was like in a deep ground, like really deep, and he had fell and died, and you saw it. He's saying me, I saw him die, but my husband didn't really see him because he was in a different area of the bakery, and he was really scared to go back to the bakery because he didn't want to fall down and die either. He was like, I think that means that maybe I do know that it's dead and it's time to move on, but I haven't really accepted that yet. And I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna let you interpret your own dreams, let it play out. And so I was like, let me look up Rio de Janeiro. Like, what is that? What's over there? And then I saw the Christ Redeemer, I think that's what it's called, statue. And I was like, oh my gosh, babe, we're going to Arkansas. And guess what's in Arkansas? Christ of Ozark. And I screenshotted it too. I was like, they're posed in the exact same way. And he would never move out of the country. So like, that's out of the question. We're not moving to Rio de Janeiro. But I'm wondering if his spirit team was trying to say, because he woke up, he's like, we were in Rio de Janeiro. Like, why? Like, he doesn't have any interest in that. I have no ties to that. I never ever brought it up. So he, when I noticed when I was searching for things to do, I was like, the Christ of Ozark, isn't there a statue like that in Rio de Janeiro? And he just said Rio de Janeiro. So let me look it up. So I looked it up, and holy, mind blown. And so I'm just feeling that that's more confirmation that spirit is calling both of us to Arkansas. And so we'll see. The trip is in a couple months, and I'll get a recap from that.